Estonia, where he made 5 misses to start the game, then came back to hit 6 in a row. Howell backs down Taltz. Second foul out of Jana Taltz. Could be key. And he's going to make that little wander over to the bench. He's going to come out. And Christian Kangur into the game, the captain of this Estonian team. Cohen back to Howell. Mikel. Mikel goes hard to the hoop. And Wiedemann the foul this time. Looks like Wiedemann slapped the ball out of Mikel's hands, but there was contact caused by Mikel, but the referee said you didn't have proper position. And we're going to give you 2 shots. There's Dawson in the background of Katash. Mikel had a good Eurobasket. Although they only came out with 1 victory out of their 5 games, Israel performed fairly decently through the tournament. Pasoya back to Wiedemann. Kangur, Kitsing. There's Pasoya again. Looked like a push-off there from Kiedis 10. Back out to Wiedemann. Wiedemann in, flicks it up, and a push from Howell. I think this is going to be just as Kangur was going to crash the boards. Inline ball for Estonia. Kitsing. Nice little jump shot there from the number 33. 6'9", 26-year-old for Estonia. Cohen backdoor goes Timur. Foul against Kangur. Number 14 there. 35 years of age now, Christian Kangur. Well, Estonia have come into this one. There's Dawson coming to the game for the first time. Ney Herzliya, player in the Israeli league. 2 shots here for Timur. Timur plays for Hapoel Jerusalem on this very floor, so he's more than familiar with the surroundings, the rims. And gets a sub straight away. Here comes Tamir Blatt. So the entry of the superstar generation for Israel now. Number 6, Blatt, guarding Wiedemann, woken up the crowd a little bit too. Nice pass. Down here, Kiedis 3, second 3 for Eric Kiedis. And a 5-point lead now for Estonia. Won't be too worried about this at all. Here's Cohen, Mikel with a little Euro step. Leaves it on the front rim. Good rebound there from Kitsing. Wiedemann goes waltzing into the lane. Layup for Estonia. Well, Wiedemann has that ability just to keep going from one end to the other. Ended up with layups. That's going to be a little worrying sign here for Israel. Blatt to Cohen. Cohen into the lane. Short arms one straight to the hoop. Nice pass there from Tamir Blatt. His first contribution to the game. Kiedis, Pasoya. Pasoya into the lane. Kitsing, long 3. Short. Good rebound from Cohen straight to Blatt. The switch out of that too. Dawson to Cohen. One more, Blatt for three, got it. Well, Tamir Blatt has made an entrance, an impressive entrance, that is for sure. An assist, a three, 14-12. Estonia being pegged right back here with 5 points without reply. Wiedemann. Kieders short on the three, back to Wiedemann. Kangor, one more pass. Pasoya hasn't made one yet. Great rebound from Kitsing, but couldn't tip it to himself. Here's Mikel. Blatt, three, got it. Back-to-back trays, Tamir Blatt. Well, in the blink of an eye, what was it, a minute and 30 seconds, the young 20-year-olds come into the game and turned it on its head, as now it is Israel that lead, with 8-0 being the turnaround. 15-14, I believe the score is. Here's the last three, through the legs pass from Mikel to Blatt. Blatt shoots the three. Pressure down the floor from Israel. Estonia trail by the odd point now after being 7 up. Kitsing. Down low to Kieders. Kieders has 8 points now, 2 threes and a 2. Showing exactly what. So Stensok is in the game here, number 7 for Estonia, the coach's son. Very good little point guard. Blatt, he won the shot. Cohen comes in. Cohen finds space all of a sudden against Kangor. Just the effect of Tamir Blatt in the game just has left Cohen with much more confidence now. Pasoya turned over. Layup, good. And Joaquin Schuckman with a steal and turn a layup down the other end. Here's Stensok. Kieders. Kangor. Sok again. Wide open Stensok. Got it, 2-3. Well, Estonia are keeping things alive on the three-point line, tied up. Like a walk, was it? It was a travel indeed, said the referee. Well, the defense got all lost around there. Ginat was all over the place, Toma Ginat. Cohen sits down, takes a break. And Eden Zalmanson in the game, number 20 for Israel. Here's Sok. Back out to Sok on this perimeter again. 3 missed. Dawson to Blatt. Back to Dawson. Backdoor cut. Nice looking cut from Ginat. Not seen. Not caught, I should say. Degree of difficulty quite high. Another turnover. Substitution, I think, there needed for Israel. This didn't get it in time, so I'll probably wait till the end of the quarter now. Sok into the lane. We've got a foul here against, see who this is on Zalmanson, 40, So Gnat 41. Estonia on the end line here. This Kangor, Sock to come up top. Kangor can shoot the three. That'll be an area they have to win tonight, the three-point line for Estonia, if they're going to win this game. If they shoot poorly from the three-point line, I don't see how they can knock the Israelis off. Blatt to hold for the last, almost the last shot of the quarter. Got the switch. Blatt versus Kangor, beautiful pass down low. Israel's ball on the end line. Oh no, a foul from behind. So Eden Zalmanson here with 2 shots. Sock must have picked up that foul. Blatt sits down. Zalmanson, the second free throw. 6'9", the 22-year-old, plays for Maccabi Rishon. And he takes a break too. So both youngsters sit down, but I think both those Zalmanson and Blatt went through the junior ranks together. Sock now, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and a foul, unsportsmanlike foul. That's not the smartest move you'll see from Joaquin Schuckman. The referees would have said they'd have judged this a pullback from behind. Look at this. Wow, that's not a smart move, especially given the situation. The clock, 3 seconds on it. 2 shots and possession here for Sten Sock. So Estonia will get the ball now with 3 seconds to go. They'll get some sort of shot away, you would think. Wiedemann, we may get a layup. Does indeed, no. Very, very close. Wiedemann says, where's the foul? His teammates say, forget about it, get on with it. What a great start to a game. 21 apiece after 10 minutes. Euro Qualifiers, Group H, heading for China 219. So welcome back here. Israel 21, Estonia 21. In Tel Aviv we are for game day 1 of Group H Euro Qualifiers. There you see the numbers. Estonia 3 of 13 from beyond the arc. Israel 2 of 2. Talked about the effect that Estonia's three-point shooting had to have in this game if they were to win it. Kiedis has made a couple of threes. The number 10 for Estonia. And the other one I think went to Sten Sock. It did indeed. So they've shot 13 threes and 9 twos. So they're really out of kilter in terms of proportions for both. There's a nice move there from Jake Cohen. And the 3 from Blatt. That was his second. So Israel to start things off this second period. And Blatt gets the nod at primary point guard now. Mikel was in, and Mikel was in the game when he first came in the game, so Blatt now is the primary guard on the floor. Foul drawn out of Touts. That's 3 for him. He's going to be pine time now. Just stepped out on the pick and roll. Blatt did enough to draw contact. Zalmanson. Oh, fumbled the pass from Zalmanson to Barty Moore. Went right through his hands. Out of bounds. Another mistake. 5th turnover for Israel. Here's Wiedemann. Pick and roll from Kitzing. Back out to Sock. Guarded by the young Blatt. Kitzing. Sock. Kitzing, one more rotation. Good defense from Israel. Everybody got a rotation in. A lot of pressure here on both teams. More on Israel to get the victory, but with the home crowd behind them, you figure that will be worth some points. Estonia just searching for a victory on the road. Kitzing, 3, got it. Well, Kitzing has shown everybody that he's got an array of talent. As he goes on to 5 points now. Cohen getting in trouble. Wiedemann turns him over. Wiedemann in, layup, 5 points without reply for Estonia. They may need the extra guard in there, Israel. David, what did Katash be thinking? Do I need Mikel in there with Blatt? Turned over once again almost there. Zalmanson then flipped from the ball, flipped from behind him. 8 seconds on this shot clock. Howell waits patiently behind Katash. Zalmanson looking for the back door, finds Blatt, misses the layup. Offensive foul here against 23, Kajupank. Let's see, I've not seen much of Kajupank play before. Oh, it's a real takeout there of Jake Cohen. Points gone begging there for Estonia. 5-point lead here. Here's Timur. Timur has to back away. Zalmanson. Zalmanson to the hoop. Lays up. A nice play there from Israel. Good isolation on that high post after the pick and roll doubled up. Sock. Foul out of Eden Zalmanson. It's his first foul of the game. Sock. Top guard for Estonia, that's for sure. Him and Wiedemann make a great combination out there. Foul this time is against 11. Shimon. Sock again into the lane, out to Wiedemann. Wiedemann drawn forward. He was closed off the three-point line there by Ben Shimal. Wiedemann, step back, nice play. Front back of the rim, drops in. Beautiful play from Rainer Wiedemann. And a foul down the other end again by 23, Indrek Kajupank. Second foul for the big 2-3. Howell set to come back in. Mikel set to come back in. Zalmanson out. Cohen out. So we're going for this 1-2 punch at the guard position for Israel. Kangur in for Estonia. Ben Shimon guarded by Sok. Nice play from Sten. Sok came back and got the ball. Layup for 22, Tanel Kurbas. And timeout for David Katash, head coach of Israel. He's seen enough. This Estonian team play hard, they come to play. And they're causing some problems right now for this Israeli squad.
קהל, אנרגיות, כולם, אל ישראל.
Second quarter underway, 7-point lead. I say second quarter, 3 minutes into the second quarter underway here. 7-point lead for the visitors from Estonia. Here's Howell, number 1. One-on-one here. Settles for the J. Richard Howell's got jump shot ability. Kangor had nothing to do with there. 5 points to deficit. 2-3 zone. Now, they said after 2 passes, they go man-to-man. Here we go. And they were going to switch everything. That was what I understood and heard. Kangor, far side, 3, no good. There's the Kurbas with the 3. Flops to the floor as well. Howell in. Wide open, Ben Timur, got it! And all of a sudden, 5 points without reply the other way, and we're into a 2-point game once again. 2-3 zone, there's the 2 passes, now we should be man-to-man for Israel. Sok wide open, misses the 3. And the rebound, Menko, 12. Here's Timur. Timur in, Howell up and under, Timur. Well, timeout now for Estonia because 7 points from that last timeout from Israel have seen the game tied up. And now Tiit Sok, head coach of Estonia, needs to talk things over. A comfortable position now becomes a precarious one. So timeout finished. Israel now defensively probably think they've got their intensity where it needs to be. 2-3 zone into man-to-man. They're going to switch everything. That was pretty clear from the previous timeout. Let's see if they come out with that the same. They're in man-to-man. There's the switch. Launched three, another three missing. Kangor tries to keep it alive. He's limping, Christian Kangor. Got some sort of injury. Kitsing guarding Howell. And Kitsing gives up the foul. 2 hands in the back, says the referee. Inline ball for Israel. Interesting to see, Kangor's out, limping as well. So his replacement is Kiedis, 10. Kitsing now becomes the only big in the game for Estonia, which, if you remember the timeout from Israel just now, they were going with 4 guards and Howell anyway, so it's probably an even matchup for both teams now. Not sure what the delay is here. The referee's over on the scorer's table. Here we go, we're ready. Whatever it was is being cleared up. And Shamal there, Rafael Menko, excuse me, 12 with the jump shot. Sock to Wiedemann. A lot rest now with Wiedemann, you feel, and Sock on this Estonian team. You got 3 fouls for Jana Talts. Nice play from Kiedis there to see the double team coming. Wiedemann behind the back now. They're running into a bit of trouble. Wiedemann fires up a long, crazy 3 that didn't hit anything. Israel now a chance to break. Beautiful play and offensive foul. That's an interesting one to see again. Barty Moore was falling over. What unbelievable. Well, defense was moving, offense was out of control. And there wasn't much contact anyway. Yeah, Katash can't believe it. We'll have to forget about it now, all the players. We'll mention again, Estonia don't look at their best right now. Good chance for Israel to take advantage. Wide open corner. Missed the 3, in and out. Tough play. 24, Olmri in the game for the first time. Sten Olmri. The last thing he would have wanted cold off the bench was to be wide open. Maybe a few touches before he gets his first shot. Howell is fouled on the ground. I think Sten Sock will get this foul, 7. It's going against Kitsing, I think. Kitsing. Second foul for Kitsing. Howell on the line. See what his numbers are now. First free throw, 7 points, 3 of 4 from the field. Obviously one of the tough players inside. Menko out, Cohen in. 2-point lead for Israel. Again, this 2-3 zone. We're looking at 2 passes, then man-to-man. Is the man-to-man. Sock, wide open again. Olmri. Off the bench, the under 20 young 24-year-olds had 2 open looks and missed both of them. That one quite badly. Low post here. Good look down to Howell. Howell finishes off. What a great catch from Richard Howell. As Ben Cohen rifled one in. Again, 2-3 zone. Second pass back to man-to-man. That was the orders. Just threw it up. Pasoya. Estonia with nothing right now. 4 points to down. Can Israel take advantage before the break? McCall low post. Up and under. McCall misses. Blue shirts all around it. And it's Sten Sock that breaks out of the pack. Back to Sok. Sok in. Another three. Omri got it. At last, the 24-year-old gets one to go. Otherwise, he might have been eyeing up some pine time. Cohen back to Mikkel. Maybe time for Tamir Blatt to come back in the game. Yes, he's on the sideline there, waiting to come in. The only reason I say that, I didn't see him sign on the sign, it's just that little bit of inspiration missing at the guard position. So Mikkel out and Blatt in. Actually thought they played better together as a team with Blatt and Mikkel on the floor at the same time than separate, but Mikkel probably deserves the rest. Cohen's second free throw. Lead stays at 3. Oh, great play from Dawson, snuck it away. Here's Dawson. It's a poor pass from Dawson, and you don't often see passes going straight out of bounds with nobody getting a touch on it. Saw one last night in a FIBA Americas game. But in those games, anything can happen. Omri. Pasoya wide open. Sok. One-on-one now with Cohen. Here he goes. Sok in. Back out. 3 there from Omri. Was it? No, it's Kiedis this time. Blatt down low to Howell. Howell drags it back out with the double team. Dawson, lefty. Got it. Richard Dawson. I think that's his first points of the game. Much needed points for Dawson there after that previous turnover. High post, wide open, missed the jump shot. Down low, Cohen, can he get up and score? Dawson's made one, corner, missed that one. Then Sok the rebound. Again, Israel cannot quite take advantage of Estonia's lack of scoring. Kiedis, sorry, it's Pasoya 40. Kiedis is 10 here. Kiedis backs his man down and scores. The referee going to say it's on the floor. That's a tough call if he does. Ben Shimon, I think, has picked up the foul. Kiedis, nice work in the low post, backed him down. Shimon was quick to say, that's on the floor. There's the 3 from Dawson. Five-point lead for Israel. Kitzing, back out to Wiedemann. Wiedemann, the J, misses. They're missing a lot of jump shots here, Estonia. They'll be looking to get into that halftime locker room just to calm things down, and hopefully it stays at 5 points. Wide open, Dawson hit one, short on the second. Again, Estonia get a chance to break. Pasoya in, and Dawson flies back to block the shot. Beautiful hustle. If it's not going on offense, make sure it's going on defense. Fans enjoying themselves here, a little afternoon basketball. So Minko sits down, and I think his replacement is Timur's in the game as well. And Dawson goes out. There's Timur. Kiedis, back to Wiedemann. Wiedemann drags it out. One-on-one now, Wiedemann. Taltz gets a 3, way off. He's got 3 fouls. We have to be very careful here, Yana Taltz. Defensively, it's very strange to put him in with 40 seconds to go, 3 fouls. Poor play from Jake Cohen, never really got control of the pass. There is Taltz, he's on his 3 fouls. Be very, very careful. Possibly 2 shots left in this half here. Estonia with the ball, they'll run the clock. Get down as low as they can into this shot clock before they take a shot. Well, Wiedemann now has got the switch. This might be a 3 for Wiedemann. Loves to drive, great back screen, corner. Miss from Kiedis, they'll get a rebound. Pasoya, got it. And timeout is it for Israel's David Katash. They won't advance the ball, but with 3 seconds, they may get close to a shot. That's 2 points that went begging off that offensive rebound, that's for sure. Well, Israel have been their own worst enemy in terms of looking after the ball. 10 turnovers in a half. That'll, if they stay the same, doubles up to 20. There's the missed shot there. Pasoya comes flying in. Goes straight up with it. Challenges Cohen. Ball in the basket. Timeout, 3 seconds. Yep. So there will be 3 on the clock. Ball from the end line. So Estonia happy to pick up full court. There's the back screen at mid-court. Timur will get a shot. No, he won't. And Ben Shimon will not get it off in time. So at halftime, it is a 3-point lead. Israel 38, Estonia 35. Players troop off into the locker room. Good job from Israel. Good job from Estonia on the road. They'll be looking to pick up a victory going into their home game on Monday against Great Britain. There's some stats flying at you here. Rebounds even, assists even, turnovers. That's a big key there, the difference between the two teams. 10 for Israel, 3 for Estonia. We'll have some highlights for you to take us into the break. It's the first of the European qualifiers here, Estonia, Israel afternoon game. And then a whole host of games coming your way through the day from around the world. The Asian qualifiers will continue. 2 games this morning. Japan against the Philippines, and Australia were dealing handily with Chinese Taipei at one time. Just get some results up for you so we can get some results from other qualifiers. We go to the Asian qualifiers, which kicked off this morning early on. The results from those games, well, the Philippines beat Japan by 6 in the end, 77-71. Australia, as expected, overcame Chinese Taipei 104-66. So the teams with victories in Asia, and of course China, Jordan, Lebanon, Philippines, and now Australia. We go further on into the qualifiers. We go to the Americas last night. I watched an Argentine team overcome Paraguay. Well, the United States beat Puerto Rico by 7, 85-78. 96-63 Argentina over Paraguay. 86-73 Uruguay over Panama. And then Mexico over Cuba. We've got Chile, Brazil tonight. Dominican, Virgin Islands, Venezuela, Colombia, and then Canada, the Bahamas. All 4 games kicking off around about the same time, midnight GMT. And then the African qualifiers will begin today with Egypt going against the team. Egypt got a game, Tunisia's got a game, Angola, Morocco, and then a whole host, Cameroon as well, playing in action today. So 4 games from Africa, and then the European qualifiers tonight, where a whole host of teams get going, with this being the first one. Next up for the Euros will be, as my games come up ahead of me, the internet's a bit slow for me, I apologize. We got Turkey, Latvia, Bulgaria, Finland, Czech Republic, Iceland, Poland, Hungary, Bosnia, Russia, Sweden, Ukraine, Kosovo against Lithuania, Germany, Georgia, Montenegro, Spain, and Holland, Croatia, Serbia, Austria. It doesn't stop, does it? Italy, Romania, Slovenia, Belarus, Belgium, France. That'll be a big one. Great Britain, Greece, Latvia, Sweden is tomorrow. So a whole host of games coming your way. Join us for the end of this halftime break as we see these slow motion replays. It's a 3-point game at the break, 39-36. Israel over Estonia. Welcome back, everyone. The game is evenly balanced here in Tel Aviv as we watch the warm-ups for the start of the second half here. Both these two teams in a group with Great Britain and Greece. And they'll go head-to-head tonight in England, in Leicester, at 7 p.m. with Greece supposedly traveling without any Panathinaikos, Olympiakos players. But we know, or we think, that when Israel go to Greece on Monday, some of those players will be available. So, as I said, watch this space in terms of player availability coming out of the EuroLeague. Well, we look at the contributors for this game so far in terms of who's hot and who's not. Richard Howell has 10 points for Israel, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Good performance from him. Tamir Blatt off the bench, 9 minutes he's played, 6 points, 2 assists. Guy McCall, the experienced pro for Israel, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 points. And apart from that, Jake Cohen 5, Eden Zalmanson 4, and Ben Timur 6. As for Estonia, 8 points for Rainer Wiedemann on 4 of 7 shooting, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. 8 points for Eric Kiedis. He's the number 10, the hot shooting number 10 with 2 3-pointers, who's named 3 rebounds as well. 5 for Sten Sok. Key for Estonia is the 3 fouls for Jana Taltz, the number 8 big rebounder. They'll have to make sure that they keep him on the floor. Pasoya has 4 points, that is, and Kite Singh has 5 points. Estonia 5 of 24 from beyond the arc, 9 of 17 inside, so again more 3s than 2s. And down the other end, Israel unbelievably only shot 23 shots in the game as opposed to 41 from Estonia. That is incredible. Israel have shot 23 times and Estonia 41 times. I don't think I've ever seen that at international level at halftime. Such a disparaging number, or disparity between the numbers of shots taken. That's pretty special. 10 turnovers for Israel, but that obviously doesn't contribute for everything. Yeah, very interesting numbers there. Digest them at your will. Second half ready to start here. Looked like possibly Tamir Blatt might start the second half. I did see him standing up just now. Wiedemann, Kitsing, Sok. 23 is Omri, I think, for Kayupank. It is for Estonia. That's Gal Mikel. So yes, indeed, Blatt and Mikel, which I thought might be the top two, the pick of the guards for Israel right now at that 1-2 position. Both very good point guards, both very good off guards. Wiedemann up in the air, in the corner, I think it's Kiedis. Oh, it's Sten Sok, excuse me. Second 3-pointer for Sok, ties it up. 38 apiece. Howell. Timur off the front of the rim, misses. I think it's Ben Shimon, I think, 12. Kite Singh goes in against traffic. Christian Kite Singh comes up with a big time move. You wouldn't have described it as the quickest move you'll ever see, but drew some contact out of Mikel and Menko. Don't know who the foul's against. Let's just check the stats. Kite Singh to finish off the 3-point play. He does indeed. And the foul was against Menko. First Foul of the half for Israel. Mikel, 3-point lead now for Estonia. Mikel rises on a three, ties it up. I think that's the first 3-point made for Gal Mikel. Sten Sok at point guard. Blatt's doing a very good job on Rainer Wiedemann. There's Wiedemann for three. Good rebounding from Cohen against traffic too. Menko, Blatt, Cohen, back to Blatt, pick and roll. They've got a switch out of this. I think they switched back though. Howell now guarded by Kiedis. Cohen underneath. Keitzing went to sleep. And Jake Cohen just wrapped it around on a reverse layup. Beautiful pass from Howell. 2-point lead for Israel now. And Howell steals, chips it to himself. Blatt, Cohen, Howell up in the air, reverse layup, 4-point lead for Israel. Well, after falling asleep just coming out from halftime, they've really awoken now with a vengeance. Foul from Blatt. I think Blatt was just trying to switch and initiate possibly a charge. There's the pass from Cohen to Howell. Not sure whether Cohen was throwing it up for a lob dunk. Either way, Howell made the right decision. Catch it first, then finish. Foul from Richard Howell, reaching in as Wiedemann went to use the pick and roll. First foul for Richard Howell. Sok penetrates baseline, wide open Kiedis. Kiedis in, Wiedemann, Keitzing. Tautz can shoot a little bit. First points for Jana Tautz. Didn't play much the first half because of his 3 fouls. Howell turns the corner, and that would have been an offensive foul had Jana Tautz not reached in. That could be 4 fouls. Oh, it's Keitzing. Great play from Sok to get in there, but Keitzing's got the foul. And 3rd foul against Christian Keitzing. Howell finishes off the 3-point play. Pressure now on Estonia, as Israel just found their feet here. Tautz, Keitzing pops to the perimeter. Kiedis 1-on-1. Keitzing launches up a 3. Christian Keitzing, another big-time shot from the big number 33. 11 for the game for him. Mikel into the lane. Gal Mikel, he's just not going to miss those, is he? Too much space, too much time. Wiedemann over the pick and roll. Kiedis on this near side, looking down to Tautz. Tautz loves to spin in the low post. Double teams on its way. Keitzing, back to Wiedemann. Israel defense played exceptionally there. Wiedemann rises. Hits both sides of the rim. And the Israel defense holds strong. Blatt into the lane. Corner, Menko. Drops the 3. 7-point lead for Israel. Timeout for Estonia. They've seen enough. Time to regroup. There's Rafael Menko. Let's have a look at his points. I don't think he's hit a 3 before. That might be his first 3 of the game. It is indeed his first points of the game.
jääme liiga madalt, ta splittib ära. Ta paneb kohe kõik audi. Te peate siin kõrgemal olema. Ja isegi kui ta tuleb, veel, eks siit saab. Ta ei saa siit minna, ta on siin pool, nad mängime otsa. Paar korda. Ei ole hullu. Võtame otsa ära. Las nad suuname see pikker rolli. Suuname pikker rolli ja kisse teie lähete kahekesi.
Good timeout there from Sok, who was an Olympic champion at the '88 Olympics when they beat Yugoslavia in the final. I think they did a number on the USA as well in the semi-final. That was the great Soviet Union team. It was Sabonis, Volkov, Kurtinaitis, you name them. Sok at point guard. Wiedemann here now, 7 points of difference. Wiedemann goes up, loves that left-hander. Rebound from Menko, outlet to Mikel. Cohen goes up and misses. Howell tries to keep it alive. Blue shirts all around it. Estonia survived that onslaught. Tault's low post. Mikel gives up the foul readily. It's the first personal foul for Gal Mikel, so that's exactly why he was happy to give it up. It's the end-line ball for Estonia. Katash knows full well his team relaxes for a split second, he could be in trouble. Sok is wide open here. Here he is. Pasoya foul by Mikel. That's his second foul. Ben Shimon comes in and Gal Mikel sits down. 2 shots here because Israel are in the bonus. 15 foul reach there. And Pasoya managed to find every part of that rim and see the ball then still drop out. They need these points. They can't afford to throw points away, Estonia. They're going to sneak this one on the road. Jake Cohen with a defensive rebound after the second one dropped out too. Ben Shimon. Here comes Blatt. Howell into the lane. Howell, little flip shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. Great pass. And Shimon, the layup. What a pass from Howell. How many assists does he have? That's assist number 5 for Richard Howell. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, excuse me. Beautiful play from the Israelis. Biggest lead of the game here. 9 points up. Dawson comes in. I think Howell probably taking a break, has he? Yes, Howell out and Menko out. Here's Pasoya. Sok all the way through. Foul out of Ben Shimon, 11. Second foul for Ben Shimon. 2 free throws again. This time Christian Keitzing. Last 2 went begging for Estonia. They haven't taken that many free throws at all. That's only the 6th free throw taken in the game. They only had 2 at halftime. Another one misses. And it was tipped. Yeah, Sok knows full well. 3 points have been wasted at the free throw line tonight so far this second half. Kayapank back in the game for Estonia. Pasoya, pressure on Ben Shimon. A lot of pressure from Pasoya too. Here's Blatt, foul from Pasoya. Lat over the pick and roll. Bends down to Zalmanson. Zalmanson slightly off with that jump shot, but it was wide open. Good one to take. Sock. Good defense from Aiden Salmonson. Down to Taltz. Crowded by white shirts all around him. Foul from Cohen. Reaching from behind. Jake Cohen. 2 shots to come for Jana Taltz. And the first foul from Cohen. Done fairly well from the free throw from the foul standpoint, Israel. Except for this third period where they've given up 3 fouls and given free throws straight to Estonia. Another one misses. 4 out of 5 have missed this third period. Well, they are going to have a story to tell if this one goes south for Estonia. With 5 out of 6 missed this third period from the free throw line. Great pass down low. Wow, I don't think Timur knew where he was. There's a foul, technical foul here against 23 Kayupank for flopping. Difficult to know how you can flop while you're moving sideways, but I know it's possible, but it didn't look like a flop at all. Teach Sock arguing the fact as well that you see some flops, and it is really down to the referee's discretion. There's no whether there's any technical way you could say a flop occurred, and things to look for referees. Anyway, 2 shots here. Jake Cohen, doesn't matter now. Sorry, 1 shot in possession for the player tech. Mr. Mizrahi there, the Maccabi Tel Aviv owner. Zalmanson. Timur is 10, gets the double team on the sideline. Shimal, great pass to Zalmanson. Too good a pass, went right through his hands. Big man just took his eyes off the prize. Another turnover for Israel. Importantly for Israel, the first of the half though. At 10 at the break, 11 now. Little zone here for Israel. Sock into the lane, going to get a little jump shot with a pressure. Sten Sock arcs one up into the sky, comes down with nothing but net. Ben Shimal. Zalmanson. Oh, he's blown the dunk. Dawson was there, ran into 2 players and turned over by Sock. Uncharacteristic. Dawson. Another dunk miss from Richard Dawson. A comedy of errors, if you will. Done some sweat on the ball. Second time the ball's been fumbled. Foul against Dawson, is it? Well, how often do you see one player miss back-to-back dunks on successive plays? Maybe you give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe that wasn't a dunk, but this one definitely was. His own player almost took him out midair. That's what he's complaining about. Howell back in the game. Free throw goes down apologetically for Sten Sock. Second one rattles around too. What's the coach's son got in his locker for this second half? How can he drag his team back into this one? 5 points down. Here's Howell on the high post. He's a bit of a bull on that high post, is Richard Howell. Dawson bisects the pick and roll. We got a foul out of, no, it's Taltz, is it? It's Taltz, that's his 4th. He's going to come out anyway. Keitzing comes back in. Christian Kangor on the bench, injured first half. He's not come out the second half yet. Menko comes back in. Here's Menko 12, down to Howell in the high post. Menko backdoor, layup good. Beautiful passer is Richard Howell. It's his 5th assist of the game. Zone for Israel, got into man-to-man. Nice play from Sok, catches the rebound on the floor. Beautiful play. That's an offensive rebound and the pass out too. That's a good point guard right there. Pasoya misses. Kept alive by Estonia, but Israel survive. Timor. Howell. Menko in. Sorry, it's Ben Shimal. Here's Ben Timor. Timor, front of the rim. Good box out there as Israel looking to get some numbers on the board. Sok goes behind the back, loses it on the floor. Howell, first one there. Sok there as well. Great hustle from Richard Dawson. He may have made a few errors early on with the dunks, but made up for it. Big style there, diving on the floor, and the retrieval too, because they had possession. Wonderful play. Israel just having a hard time getting into a double-figure advantage. Howell bullies his way into the lane, scores with 2 with ease. Wiedemann, Keitzing is it, another 3-pointer. No, this time it's 23, is that Albright? '23, Indrek Kayapank, excuse me. Closes that gap to 6. If you give them space, these Estonians, they'll unload from the perimeter with pleasure. Pasoya sits down. Howell at the top. Menko deflected. Who's it deflected about? That looks like it was 22. Kurbas that got a hand down it, just knocked it out. Menko out again. And Jake Cohen, his replacement. 44 seconds left in this third period. Dawson up, decides to lay it up and not dunk it. But the power of Dawson and Howell is pretty special for this Israeli team, there's no doubt about that. Into the lane, Keitzing. Back out to Wiedemann. Wiedemann into the lane, flicks it up, and all of a sudden Estonia looking a little frail here. Israel a big chance to turn this through. Blatt corner wide open, 3 out of 3, Tamir Blatt. The end of the third quarter, an 11-point lead for Israel, and at last they are finding some daylight with their power play behind Howell and Dawson. And the outstanding shooting of Tamir Blatt, 3 of 3 from downtown. Stats there for both teams, 7 of 10 from the three-point line as opposed to 8 of 30 for Estonia. And again, go back to the number of shots taken in this game. 40 shots for Israel and Estonia 54. So the numbers are normalizing slightly. Richard Howe, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 17 points. I'm sure he won't get to his triple-double, but he'll come mighty close. Fourth period set to start here. 10 minutes of ball left in this European qualifier, the very first European qualifier of the 219 qualification system. Estonia trailing by 11. Sock. Taltz. And we got a foul here against Tamir Blatt. I think that's his second foul. It is indeed. Got caught up in the switch and decided it might be better to give up a foul rather than 2 points at this stage. Here's Wiedemann. Kayupank missed a jump shot there. Taltz back to Wiedemann. Got it by Howell here. Wiedemann takes him to the hoop, gets a foul. And that'll be the second personal foul against Richard Howe. Yeah, the referee's going to decide it's shooting or not. I'm not sure. Yes, they are. So the free throws need to stabilize here for Estonia. No better man than Rainer Wiedemann. First trip to the line tonight. He's got 9 points, 5 assists, 4 of 14. From field goals, and he goes 2 of 2. So with Sock's 2 of 2 before the end of the third period, and those two, the percentages look a little better for Estonia. Howe, McCall, all the way out to Dawson. Dawson looking to penetrate up in the air. Count it. Well, Dawson looked unstoppable in the play just before the end of the third quarter, going to the hoop baseline. Here he goes, middle. Draws a foul out of Jana Taltz, I think it is. It might be his 4th foul. See who that foul was on. And it wasn't Taltz, which is lucky for him. Wiedemann's 1st foul, that was. Sten Sock over the handoff back to Wiedemann. Taltz has got 3-point range, just not got the confidence right now. Wiedemann now guarded by Howell. Wiedemann goes in, tough play, gets his own rebound, and a foul out of Blatt. 3rd for him. I wonder if they might just bring Tamir Blatt out with those 3 fouls. Going to leave him in. I think if I was Estonia, I'd look to post him up maybe. Wiedemann on the baseline. Oh, poor play. Kubas just touched the ball as Wiedemann was looking to pass the ball into this near side. It was a deflection by his own teammate. A little out of control there. Menko to Blatt. Blatt wraps it around. Menko corner, misses. Howell the tip, Howell the rebound, Howell the putback. Yes, Richard Howell. Wiedemann, Taltz the jump shot, he's got one. And Estonia in a bit of trouble here, 14 down. Looking a little vulnerable. Dawson, short is his shot. Dawson just drains a 3. And 7 points for Richard Dawson in this second half. means that timeout for Estonia. It is not looking good for the team in blue right now, because that three-pointer has signaled a 17-point deficit. Sok, very experienced coach. Played under some very great coaches with the Soviet Union, Gamelski being one of them, sure. Here's the first move from Dawson of the fourth quarter. That was then followed up with a three-pointer. The Rainmaker three-point. Look how much height he gets on that ball. This side here, Kubas down low to Kaitzing. And that will be Israel's ball. Little set play that Estonia run a lot of there, little high post curl. Well read by Israel, well scouted as well. Blatt hands off his Howell. Back to Blatt from Menko over the pick and roll. Into Howell, backdoor, Menko, layup good. It's an education out there right now. Backdoor cuts, Richard Howell is just diming them to death. Another assist to his name, 19.7 rebounds, 6 assists. Turnover, McCall, Blatt, Dawson may get there. Dawson does get there, 21 the lead. It is a rout. Back out to Sok. Sok up in there. Kaitzing for three. Way off. They can't make a jump shot. Telts out a layup. Corner is good from Olmri. Second three-pointer for Sten Olmri, the 22-year-old. Howell, block shot there from Telts. One of those moves that Richard Howell might have gone a little stronger in the first period, first half. Howell will sit down, Blatt will sit down. Possibly resting them for the game in 2 days' time, 3 days' time in Greece. Cohen lays up, and the lead is back to 20. No, excuse me, 18. The numbers aren't that great. Wiedemann, Kiedis here, had a bright start the first half. Eric Kiedis. Kiedis may get a layup. He's up in the air, all over the place. Sok. Wiedemann penetrates. Olmri misses, and wonderful rebounding from Cohen. Low post, Zalmanson. McCall. Here's McCall, 7. Oh, McCall goes up, misses. Chance for Estonia to break here. Need some points pretty quickly. Sok to Kiedis. Wiedemann. Another three goes missing. Rebound Dawson. So their three-point shooting has really deserted them tonight. 9 of 34. Cohen missed a layup. Olmri the rebound. Israel looking a bit scrappy right now as well. Wiedemann surely had to shoot it. Omri goes up, another shot, same shot for Wiedemann. Little flick shot this time, scores. So Rainer Wiedemann adds 2 more to his total. He gets 12 now. Mikkel into the lane, up in the air. Zalmansen back to Cohen. Not a great pass from Zalmansen. Estonia on the break again. Wiedemann, Kiedis, Keitzing scores 2 more. 16 the lead now. Timeout for David Ode-Katash. Just want to make sure things don't slip in this last 4 minutes, as Estonia making a little run at the end of this game.
Keep it simple. Anything with power is good for us. This side. We run the one. There's problem. Only now we run the one. Only. We go wait for the shootman. Shootman is done. You get the ball. You don't get check.
Well, time at finish. There's your numbers for Estonia. Keitzing 14, Sok 12, Wiedemann 12. Four minutes and change left in this first qualifier. Estonia just looking to up the tempo defensively here. See if they can get their fortunes changed in the next minute or so, maybe get it close to 10. Cohen 3 misses, rebound from Estonia. Here's Wiedemann. A couple of threes might make it interesting for Estonia, that's for sure. There's one, no. Keitzing decides to go jump shot. Almost gets a drop. Sok, Omri. Good retrieval too. So Estonia had a chance there to eat into this lead. Didn't quite work. Ben Shimal, Cohen. Quick shot there. Shukman, is it? Wow, Shukman just off the bench. He's been on there the whole second half. Drops a 3 with ease. Back to 19. That might just finish this game off now. Kiedis in the low post there, the number 10. Big, strong forward. Good shooter, good post player. Ben Timur the foul. Kiedis turns the corner. Back at Wiedemann. Three-pointer misses. And it will stay with Estonia's Christian Keitzing. Just did enough to bother that Israeli defense. All the way back out to Pasuya. Keitzing the pick and roll. Pasuya turns the corner. They got the switch with Eden Almanson. They can't get him the ball. Wiedemann, another 3. Another one misses. Not a great 9 for Rainer Wiedemann from the three-point line. 0 of 7 now. Wiedemann turns over and dunks the ball. Bartimona. Pasuya went flying. Wiedemann saying there's a wet floor because Pasuya went flying. He was pushed. There's Gal Mikkel. 17-point lead. It's not going to matter too much now. Wiedemann lays up. And Ben Cohen's the one that comes in and just pushes Pasuya to the floor. Young fans looking on, they've enjoyed themselves, seen an Israeli victory at home. Pasoya guarding Ben Shimal. Shimal in, Shukman out. Cohen drives, draws the foul out of Kiedis. Inline ball for Israel. Just ticking down the time here. 17 points. Turnover. Wiedemann gets it. How well has he played today? Pasoya. Kitesing. Wiedemann. Wiedemann fumbles. He lost it. It's coming out somewhere. Pasoya is fouled on the 5 on the shot clock by is it Shukman? It is indeed Joaquin Shukman. 2 shots to come here, so close it to 15 again. Points differential could be important in this group, you never know, determining seedings, but another free throw gone missing. That's 6 missed now this second half. It's the pressure from Estonia. I think Israel got another 50 seconds to maintain control. We can probably see this one out. Cohen high post. Here's Mikel. Far side. Cohen down low. Cohen misses. Estonia will get another opportunity perhaps. Foul. 2 shots to come. So close it to 14 here. Katash won't be happy that the clock keeps stopping because the whistle keeps blowing. Cohen sits down. Omri makes the first. Eight points for Omri now with his 2 free throws here. Hit 2 threes. And nice little play from Israel. Shukman the rebound, the layup in the end. That should kill this one off now. Not that it probably wasn't pretty clear cut before that offense, but 16-point lead now. We're into the minute mark. It's not going to cause any undue stress to the Israeli defense. Pasoya down low. Kermet will fade away, and that will be take the air out of the ball offense right now. On a full 24 clock, if they'll let them, or a bit of showboating maybe. Extra 2. 18 the lead. 82, 86, 68. Al-Teep gets his first 2 points of the game. Wiedemann can't get another 3-pointer to drop. He had a nightmare, isn't he? 0 for 8 now. And that, I'm sure, is going to be it. Although there is a slight differential in the clock, so there needs to be a shot. Otherwise, the whistle will blow. There's the foul just to stop the clock. Estonia's 3rd team foul only, so it'll be sideline ball. They call unsportsmanlike foul on Omri. Unbelievable, with 8.1 seconds left in an 18-point game. Unbelievable. Cal Mikel. %100% from the free throw line, Mikel. Good performance from him. Good performance all around from Israel, especially when you consider halftime was a 3-point game. So a real nightmare for Estonia's second half. 14-point fourth quarter and a 27-point third quarter for Israel has just about sealed their fate. And points they want, I guess. They're going to keep going. Ryan Wiedemann goes all the way down the floor. That's game over. 20 points, the victory, 88-68. Israel have got their first win of World Cup qualifying on their home floor here in Tel Aviv. Estonia will go back to Tallinn for Monday's game against Great Britain, looking to regroup and hold home court. And this group will move to Leicester tonight, where Great Britain will take on Greece, to see who else will emerge from day one with a victory and who will emerge with a loss. David Kotesh will be more than happy with that performance. I think the superstar to be, Tamir Blatt, is going to be a tough opposition for anybody playing this Israeli team, and you'll find out for sure when they go against Greece on Monday. I'm not sure where that game's being played. I'm going to find out pretty quickly. Anyway, either way, I'll find out at some point, because right now I can't quite find it. And that game's going to be in Heraklion, so it's going to be on Crete for the Israel-Greece game. Interesting one that they've moved it out to the islands. There's the stats coming your way. We'll see the leading scorers of category leaders. Teach Sok there, just getting a few words about where things went wrong for Estonia. Hal led in points, rebounds, and assists. Great performance from him. Wiedemann steals for Estonia. A few selfies getting done with the players. Jake Cohen. Smile for the cameras. Hal, Dawson, and Cohen for Israel. Keitzing, Wiedemann 14, Sok 12. So 68 points. It's not going to win many games at this level, but 88. Good performance from Israel. Dawson played his part the second half, either side of the third period break. Good performance from him. Young fans have enjoyed themselves. The Estonian players just stretching down after the game. That is not a body weight to be picked up. There's the lineup for Group H after day one and only one game played. Israel at top, Estonia 0-1. As I said before, Leicester will be the venue for Great Britain versus Greece tonight at 7 p.m. local time. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll leave you with some slow motion replays. It's been a victory here for Israel at home, 88-68, as they march on to Crete for Monday's game. And Estonia head home for their home game on Monday as well. Hope you enjoyed it. Join us for more action through the weekend. Plenty of games to come, plenty more action. See you next time.